right, hey basses, this is your practice video for Pixar. So we're going to take it from the top. Watch out for your key signature. So with one flat in the key signature, you have all second fingers, and then E flat, half position 1 throughout this part as well. Lots of down bows, so make sure you're lifting at the beginning. If it doesn't have a bow direction though, just keep going down, up as it comes. Don't do any extra lifts. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, let's try that again. That was squeaky. Sorry. Ready? Go. There we go. Make sure that's a half position 1 for your B flat when you're coming down there. All right, so play it a little bit more in tune than I just did. That was kind of embarrassing. So especially watch your second finger spacing, which I did, and so you guys do as well. You squish it too close to your one, so make sure that's still spread apart as you're using that nice open hand position. Okay, so keep doing that. Make sure you're doing your accents. And now let's skip on over to measure 73. Actually, I take that back. Let's do the introduction into 67. So we're going to start at 64, most of the way down the page. All right, 2 sharps in this part. We're in 4/4 time. All right, here we go. 64. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3. Good. So if you do the right number of those, you should end up for the last G sharp. And then when I was just playing that, I realized that 37 is actually in cut time. So let's do that one more time. The first part of 64 will be in cut time, and then we switch to 4/4 time at 67. So just a little quicker. Not much difference. Here you go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3. There you go. So that's how that part will go. Now we can go over to 73. So 3-note pattern. Make sure you're accenting. Play it really slow until you can build up that muscle memory and string crossing, and then you can get it up to speed. So let's go about 1 and 2 and ready, go. All right, there you go. Get a nice sound out of it. Use staccato bowing, but don't use too little. You still want it to sound and resonate through the bass. And be careful, the very last 2 notes, it does break the pattern. Last 2 notes are E, G. Okay, so be careful of that. All right, then you wait a little bit, 6 measures, and here's the top of the 3rd page. More bow lifting, and you got to be careful of your rhythm here. So we're changing on the and of 2 after our dotted quarter note. So here we go with measure 85, top of page 3. 1, 2, ready, and 1, and 4, 1, and 4, 1, and 4, 1, and 1, and 4, 1, and. 2, 3, 4. You get to play that open E for a long, long time. All right, so a couple of things in that part. You have more bow lifts in measure 90. So if you look at 89, 90, you're going 1 and lift here for your F sharp. So be careful that it happens twice in that section. And then watch out for your C natural, shift up better than I did. Measure 91 and 2, 93 when you're going. Make sure you get to that. Play a 2 here, and then shift down. So again, that'll go when you get to that part. Okay, so that'll take a little bit of work. Make sure you're really clean on your A thrust. Then we're going to skip ahead. The next part's pretty easy. 115, by the way, the tie or the slur marking after the pizzicato note means to let it ring out. So just let it go 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Better in tune. There you go. And use some vibrato. That'll sound really nice. And now we've got one last part. This is 129, the swing part, getting into You've Got a Friend in Me. We are still pizzicato here until the very ending. So here you go, 129 in 4, and we still have 1 sharp for a little bit, but we're going down to no sharps or flats, key of C. All right, 129, 1, 2, 3, and 1. Rest. 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 Fermata, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and oh, and then you got to get to Arco faster than me. 2, 3, 4. Ooh. 2, 3, 4. Tremolo, 2, 3, and okay. That is a horrible squeak. Action is really low right there. Okay, so a couple of things in that last section. So you're going to be swinging your eighth notes in the pizzicato part. I hope you caught that. So 131, 2, 3, 4, 134, 1, 2, and make sure that's the second finger C natural. Then some chromatic stuff. F, F sharp, G, half position. Could do that. And then actually you could stay in half if you want. Go to 4, 2 right there. Otherwise shift back up to first for the F to E. And then the same thing happens 139, but different key. Now we have 2 sharps, so you have to be careful that you're using 4th fingers for your Bs, and then the rest is pretty easy. 144, where the fermata is, A sharp's the same as a B flat, and then your B for the fermata. All right, that should do it, guys. So especially work on 73, and then the top of page 3, and then just double check that you're swinging your eighths correctly for the 129, 131 section. All right, happy practicing.